Welcome to MLS on the Bench podcast.
Alright, welcome to the bench. It's another episode of MLS on the Bench with Letter Emmanuel, and I'm glad to welcome you to another time of learning, relearning, and unlearning as medical laboratory professionals. Last week was an awesome introductory time. We explored what the bench is going to be about, and we gave a total breakdown. If you've not listened, do well to check it out on Spotify and also on YouTube. Today we're going to dive right into our episode titled The Balance of the Bench, and we have a special guest to have this conversation with today. Let's meet our special guest.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen and ladies. My name is S01 Khafidat. I'm a medical laboratory scientist currently practicing at the Cottage Hospital Open. I graduated from prestigious Ambusali University, and I did my internship at the University of the Teaching Hospital. And so nice speaking to you all.
Wow, what a portfolio! Welcome aboard MLS Khafidat, or welcome aboard MLS Khafidat. We know this conversation will be worthwhile. So let's get right into it, shall we? So the first question I have for you is: what's been your worst and best experience on the bench thus far? Your worst and best experience thus far on the bench. You can tell stories if you want. You just help give us an understanding of what has been for you.
My best experience so far. Call me petty, but it was during my internship. There's this particular scientist, Obebo. So when it comes to bench, she does not joke with her bench, and it was swore bench. So when I came initially, the identification of yeast was kind of foreign to me. I won't lie. So I remember the first day I was on the bench, or the second day. No, the first day she taught me how to identify yeast. So the next day when I came, I did the wet prep. I think I got 60%. 60%. I was able to get 60% out of 100% for identification of yeast. Then the third day, when I did wet preparation for the samples, I was able to get 100%, and she commended me. I swear that thing was. I know she right now she doesn't know what that meant, but it meant a lot to me. Like, it gave me that drive to push, and she motivated me to push harder and get better. So I think that was my best experience so far. That's my best experience so far in bench work. Call me petty, but that experience is something that I will never ever forget. Then for my worst experience so far in bench work, I think it was working, doing my internship still. Pardon me, I will always call my internship because that 1 year did a lot, changed me a lot. So most of my experiences were from my internship. So I think my worst experience is even, let me just say worst experiences, because it had to do with two benches, the EU bench and the SWOT bench.
Oh, really?
It's not really like it was bad, but it was because of the workload. God. Sometimes we work from 8 to 6 because we had so much samples. We have so many samples, and we have to clear the samples before going home. So it was really tasky working on those benches. So those two benches.
Wow, that's cool. I understand several times in the bench we these little things actually make us. These little experiences actually shape our resolve as medical laboratory professionals. And I believe that as we go ahead, we'll keep learning more. But I have a question again. How do you keep your cool despite the samples that are piling up on the bench? So you have a lot of samples to work with, and yet they keep coming, they're not stopping. But you know you have to do things right, you have to follow SOPs and the rest. So how do you keep your cool to maintain the discipline and maintain a standard of practice despite the traffic that's coming in?
I always have that mindset that anything worth doing is worth doing well. So if I'm doing this, I will do it well, and I'll finish. I must finish. That was my slogan on the bench. Any work I'm doing, I must finish, and I must do it well. Yes. And commendations from my chiefs actually kept me going too, because it motivated me to do more and more and more. So I was motivated to always finish my job. And how do I try to keep my cool? I don't know. I just keep my cool because I know that I must give results, and results must be accurate. So that's my job. Accuracy and precision. So those are my two watchwords. So I try my best to keep calm and do the test well, no matter how many the samples are. I know that definitely the samples I will still finish. So I'll just calm down and run the test.
Wow, that's a great answer. Awesome. So I would like to also ask, there's a saying that says it takes 21 days to form a habit. So I want to ask, are there small habits that you have on the bench that helps you avoid mistakes in the long run? I'll say it again. Are there small habits that you have on the bench that helps you avoid mistakes in the long run in your practice thus far?
Small habits. I love talking a lot. I love gisting. I'm very social. I'm very friendly. So I love talking a lot. But when I'm working on the bench, it's serious business. So I try my best to keep the conversations minimal. I try my best not to talk at all at that particular point, so I don't get distracted. Anything that will cause me distraction, I'm removing it. And I always make sure that I eat very well first before I start working. Very, very important. So I don't I don't start thinking about food when I'm on the bench. So I always make sure that I'm prepared, I'm ready to work, to mount the bench for hours, and I minimize my talking.
That's good. I love the answer. Let's still move on. We have another question for you again. So, it's as professionals, there are times surely your work can become so tiring. You get so tired. But how do you keep your sharpness and focus regardless of how tired you may be? How do you ensure that despite how tired the day, some days can just be samples back to back. So how do you keep your sharpness and also your focus while you're still working?
Oh, same thing with the last question. I try to keep my cool because I know that no matter what, I will definitely finish. There is no way that I won't finish that day. So I will definitely finish, and I have to do my test. My work must be accurate. I love my work being accurate. I don't cut corners. I make sure that my job is very accurate and it's precise and it's neat. I love neat jobs a lot. So yeah, I'll try my best to.
Oh, that's really nice. Thank you for answering. Thank you very much for sharing. So let's move on. So, what life lessons has the bench taught you? I know the bench is full of several life lessons, and I believe this life lessons part is actually applicable in every area. All of us have an experience of being touched by the bench, actually. A life lesson that shaped you knowingly or unknowingly. So, can you point out anyone that you can recall that has actually shaped your own practice or your own lifestyle now?
What life lessons has working on the bench taught me outside the lab? Number one, that no man is an island. No man is an island. You need to ask questions. We learn every day, and every day you need to learn, unlearn, relearn, and learn again. Like it's a cycle. You don't know it all. You can't know it all. You need to ask questions. That anybody that does not ask questions will miss road. Like very important. Always ask questions when you don't know it. I don't think you know it all. I never look down on people because you know it. Even if you know it, it's good to always share knowledge and teach people. You even assimilate more teaching people. Teach people what you know. And it's good to teach people what you know. And also teamwork. Taught me teamwork. How the importance of teamwork. You cannot do it alone. You need help sometimes.
That's really true.
Teamwork is very important, and also respect. Yeah, respect. So I applied this to my day-to-day life. I can learn from anybody, and I take corrections because I don't know it all. So, and I ask questions a lot. Even though someone says, you ask too many questions, allow me to ask. I don't just want to miss road. So yeah, I apply them to my day-to-day life.
Thank you very much. That's really a nice one. So I would like to ask, we've talked about stress, we've talked about how busy it can be in the lab, but what is your go-to stress reliever or stress busters when, despite after a long work day?
Food.
Yeah. Food, really?
Food. This is my stress, I won't lie. Food, sleep, then my phone, going on TikTok. It is my stress. Then watching football, I'm a Chelsea fan. Up blues. I'm a Chelsea fan, so watching football too. It's my stress. Then having conversation with my friends is my stress too. Gisting, I love gisting. Like I said from the onset, I love gisting a lot. I love talking a lot. If you know me, people who know me know that I love gisting a lot. So and I'm proud of it.
Actually, those your food combos are actually one kind, but we take them like that. I get. Okay. Also, how do you now do your work-life balance? I don't know. Some people talk about it's not possible to achieve work-life balance. But what's your take on it?
My brother, my sister, life now only once. Life now jeje. You are not irreplaceable. You are not indispensable. Don't let them lie to you. If anything happens to you today, they look for someone else to take your place. So try and rest. This life is only once. Learn to balance your personal life and the bench work life. Take days off to chill. Have a good time. Have fun. Medical lab scientists too, we love to have fun. It's not just bench work. We love to party. We love to catch fun, and we love to dance and we love fun. So just have fun outside the bench. Don't let your life be all about the bench. Try to do the things you love irrespective of the bench. You get it? You have a life outside the bench. Explore that life outside the bench. You have other talents outside the bench. Explore those talents outside the bench. Don't let the bench hold you back. Don't let the bench restrict you. Yeah, the bench is not meant to restrict you. Because you are working on the bench, it's not that you can't have fun. Have as much as fun as you want. Enjoy your life. Oh, life is only once. Meanwhile, even though you are enjoying your life, make sure you are good on the bench still. Be skilled on the bench. Be very, very skilled on the bench, and know that you can't know everything. So don't be sad that I've made mistake. Hey, I wrote E. coli instead of Kleb. Don't be agitated. Just know that it's a learning process and it's gradual process. Take it one step at a time. Don't rush it. Just take it one step at a time. So like I said, try to balance your personal life with your bench work. Try to take time out to flex, to flenjo, and to enjoy. You understand? You know now. You get what I'm trying to say. Try to just have fun outside the bench and try to explore other talents you have outside the bench, because most of us, we are talented. We have different talents. Like they say, there's greatness in every man. Just for you to explore and to exploit that greatness to your own advantage. You understand it? Are you understanding me? Or you are understanding me, right? Yes. Try and explore those talents. You are not just a medical lab scientist, you are more than a medical lab scientist. So take your time, explore those other talents outside the bench, and have fun. Balance your life. Like I said, life is only once. You are not irreplaceable, you are not indispensable. If you are not there, someone else will do it. So take time, have fun, take care of yourself, take care of your well-being, take care of your mental health, your physical health. You come first. Always know that you come first, because if you are not there, if you are dead, or if something happens to you, you won't be there to do tests for this particular patient. You won't be there to diagnose. So the patients, they need you as well. So you need to keep yourself sane and alive for them, and for yourself too, and for the world, because you will do great things, and the world is waiting on you to showcase those talents that you have. So why don't you try take care of yourself and keep yourself together, so that you will be okay and you'll be alright for the patients and for the world. Because if you are not there, how are you going to showcase all these talents that you have to the world? And anyway, in a nutshell, forget about this, but all this plenty talk. All I'm trying to say is that try to balance your bench work life and your personal life, because like I say, the show will always go on.
Oh, awesome. That's cool. So finally, I would like to ask, what's your last word as we wrap up to this episode? What's the last word you have for all MLS who will be listening, for young students, for older, for colleagues, fellow colleagues, for senior colleagues?
You're a medical lab scientist. Know your worth, know your value. Don't let them see you small, because you self, you know small. Own it with your full chest. I'm a medical lab scientist. Make your shoulder pad high, because you self, you know small. Medical lab scientists, we are not boring. Yes, we love to read, we love to study, we love to diagnose, we love to work, we love to help the patients. But we love to catch fun. Let them know that yes, we love to catch fun sometimes. So yeah, just know your value, know your worth, be skilled. Not just you know your value. You can only prove your value if you know what you are doing. Make sure you know what you are doing. Be skilled on the bench. Yeah, be skilled on the bench. And like I said, explore your other talents outside the bench. Not everybody has studied medical lab science must be a medical lab scientist. We have a lot of things you can do, so you can explore your talent while working on the bench. Just be skilled, know yourself, know your work, know your value. Don't let anybody to bring you down. Say, medical lab science. How you go dey study medical lab science? Next, no let them tell you that love what you do, love your job. You're a medical lab scientist, not a medical lab scientist. You're a medical laboratory scientist. Always say it in full. You're a medical laboratory scientist and own it with your full chest.
Wow, that's a great answer. Thank you very much for joining us in today's episode. We believe you had this well time. Thank you, our guests, for being here. We appreciate your time and put a shout out to you as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Hope you enjoyed the session with me, because yes, I enjoyed myself. Thank you for sticking around.
So see you next time, next episode, as we advance this course of MedLab Science Combos. Have a great day. Have a great night whenever you're listening to this. Thank you very much, and share this with someone you love to also listening to. All right, see you on the next episode.